Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a review of the Drunk Elephant A-Passioni Retinol Cream. So I purchased this at the last VIB sale. I told you guys I wanted to use it for a good chunk of time, and I've used it for a couple of months now to really kind of gauge my thoughts on the product, and then I would share my thoughts on them, on the product with you guys so that you can take that kind of into consideration if you are going to purchase this retinol or not. So I've used almost about half of this retinol. This is what the packaging looks like here. As you can see, it's one of those squeezy tubes, so it's not the most aesthetically pleasing after you start using it. But the A-Passioni Retinol Cream is a 1% retinol, which is a very high dosage of retinol. So this is not going to be, in my opinion, a retinol for beginners, or if you've never used retinol before, you know, this is probably not the one to start with because it's one of the most concentrated, to my understanding, on the market versus you going to an actual dermatologist getting like a tretinoin or a Retin-A prescription. It's one of the strongest drugstore type, you know, over the counters that you can get. So it's definitely not one to start with if you have never used retinol before. I've been using retinol for the last couple of years, and so I was really excited to see the 1% because I don't believe I've ever tried anything that strong, and I wanted to see what it would do for my skin. So it's a vegan retinol too, which I think is really exciting. It a lot, if you are, you know, interested in things like that, you know, Drunk Elephant's cruelty free. The retinol in here is vegan. The product doesn't have any of those SLS, phthalates, and those just other kind of harmful chemicals. You can read all about Drunk Elephant and like their ingredients and everything more in depth if you want. But overall, I would say it's just like a well ingredient made product. I purchased mine from Sephora. It is 1 ounce of retinol for $74. So it is really, really pricey. And so I know sometimes people don't want to pull the trigger for something that expensive if they don't feel like it works that well. So let's talk about the product first. So you squeeze just a little bit out. You're supposed to only use like a dime size of product for your entire face. I have been trying to use it every other night and then working toward every night. Every night I am getting peeling, so it's a little too much for me to use it every night for like a prolonged period of time. But right now I'm kind of adjusted enough where I'm using it like 2 nights in a row, taking a night off, another 2 nights, taking a night off, just to get the benefits from it and to really build it up in my skin. I would love to be able to use retinol every single night. I think that since retinol is the #1, you know, proven ingredient as far as anti-aging, you know, that has scientific basis around it, I really want to try to get it into my routine as much as my skin will allow it. I haven't noticed tons of peeling. I haven't been flaky everywhere. I have noticed I'm more flaky kind of in my forehead region, and I've been putting this everywhere. I just go all over my face. I try to avoid my eyes and my mouth a little bit because it does spread into those areas, but I haven't noticed any peeling really around those areas at all. It's just been kind of in my forehead area. As far as like anti-aging, I haven't noticed that it's made any wrinkles or anything that I have look less so. But one thing I really do like about this product is, one, I believe it's improved the texture of my skin. I definitely get some little texture, and I still have some. It's not 100% gone away, especially kind of on my chin, jawline area. I'll get like these little teeny tiny bumps, just texture in general. Also on my cheekbones I'll get texture, and I've noticed while using this product that I haven't been getting that near as much. And so I would definitely contribute this as really one of the only skincare items that I've changed to be contributing to the less texture on my face. Another thing that I really like about this is that it doesn't feel drying on your skin. I don't love layering stuff over retinol, so I want it to be moisturizing enough that I don't have to slather a moisturizer on top. Usually I do like a little bit down the line. I'll let the retinol kind of sink in, and then I'll put a lightweight moisturizer on top later on, you know, in the evening. But I don't have to with this. This is so moisturizing and soothing. It makes your skin feel good that when you put this on, you don't feel like you need, at least for me who has normal to maybe a little combo skin in the summer, I don't feel like I need to have that extra hydration. I feel like this gives me all the hydration that I need, so that's really great. So yeah, I definitely believe it's kept my skin hydrated. It looks plumper. I feel like I've just been having honestly really good skin days. I have this blemish, but I think that blemish is from a facial. I got my first facial a couple weeks ago, and right after that, this little guy popped up, and so it's just been slowly going away. I think it's because all the touching and everything that they do, and maybe different things that they put on your skin, something there was kind of irritating to me. But overall, my skin has been looking really good. It's been looking hydrated. You know, you guys have seen me in videos a lot lately where I haven't been wearing makeup. One, because it's just too hot. And everybody's commented that, you know, I look so good without makeup and that my skin looks great and everything. So thank you guys, by the way. But I just feel like my skin looks good just on its own right now. And I don't need to be always like layering on all the makeup and everything. I feel like this product definitely has done that for me. Biggest qualm I have with this product, and it's a big one. It's enough for me to consider not purchasing this again, even though I think it's doing really well for my skin, is the packaging. This packaging is horrendous. It's intensely wasteful. So I know that you're supposed to like start squeezing from the top, and I do feel like I've done everything I can, but product literally pours out of here. I cannot open this lid unless I am ready to use retinol, because product will just pour out. There's no controlling it. It's like it gets a little air in here and it just starts going. And that's not what I want. And instead of using a dime size, I'm using more of like 2 dime sizes because I can't get it to stop. And so what I've been trying to do is open the lid, get a little bit out. Retinol will be oozing out. I'll try to cap it real quick so at least I keep the product contained and I can try to use that product later. But this is insanely wasteful. And for how expensive this is, literally it's a big qualm for me, because why do I want to spend $74 on an ounce of retinol that could last me 6 months, but maybe it's only going to last me 4 because the packaging is just oozing product out. I have used many retinols in my years here. I've never had a product do this. I've never had packaging do this. I'm sure there's a reason that it's in this particular packaging. I would love, and like I said, I'm sure there's a reason maybe I don't understand, but I would love for there to be one of those pumps like Drunk Elephant does with their TLC and their vitamin C serum. I would love to have something like that, because that's a controlled amount, and this is not a controlled amount. And I have wasted so much product. I've been using retinol on my hands, down to my neck, which isn't a bad thing, but I'm using it just because I have that extra product and I need to put it somewhere. You know what I mean? So all in all, I think the product is really, really lovely. I think it definitely has improved my texture. It's made my skin moisturize. It looks plumper and it just looks healthier. But the packaging is such a big issue that I honestly don't know if I would repurchase this. I'm definitely not going to repurchase it right away because I want to try other things. And I like to not get my skin used to any one particular product per se. I like to kind of mix it up. But this is so wasteful that I just don't know if $74 for how much product you're really going to get out of it, unless you're like super, super careful from the start, is really worth the money. So I'm going to have to kind of, you know, think about that. I really want to try Different again. I've heard a lot more about Different and how it's like one of the best that you can get on the market. And so I want to try those things again and kind of mix it up. I'm going to finish this though. I mean, I'm only about halfway through this. So I definitely have tons of product left, but I definitely feel like I'm wasting a good chunk of it. So just keep that in mind. If you do purchase this product, be super, super careful the first couple times you squeeze it. Make sure you're squeezing from the top and not getting any extra little air things in here, because you can't get them out. And then it hurts the amount of product that you're getting. I know that was just a really quick overview, but I wanted just to give you my general thoughts after a couple months of using it, what I feel like it's done for my skin, what I like about the product, and what I don't. So I hope that this is somewhat helpful for you in your decision making when you're thinking about getting this product or not. But yeah, that's everything. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this short review, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.